This 9th age battle is between the new army of a regular player. It's a Dread Elf army with Legionnaires, Dread Knights, Medusas, come Thicket Beasts, Krakens, by the models of Hydras. There's a Black Dragon, Fast Cavalry in front, and Acolyte Riders in the rear. Same position over here, and the Witch Elves in between. And the Dread Elves go first with their Legionnaires. The objective is secure targets. You can see the spots along the battlefield. The Orc and Goblins have a customary setup, and they're looking to repeat their regular success. The Orcs have 2 gargantulas, and we have special models to signify them in this army. Since it's a troll-themed army, this is of course the gargantula with a troll king, or a goblin king, technically. And this is just a regular gargantula. Being the professional players that we are, the spearmen marched up and then declared a charge on their first round. So the goblins fled and the wolf riders fled almost off the table before we realized they'd already done a march move, thus getting into charge range, but not in this round. So the spearmen of course couldn't charge that kind of a distance. We're setting them up, resetting it, and trying again. The other Dread Elves, following the rules. Vanguard and march up. The Goblin Wizard, which you can see here in squig form, has the crown of the Cavern King and vanguarded up. Alright. Was it Ice and Fire? Casting the Wolf Riders. They lost 6 wounds. The Goblin player let them go straight through. 10 hits, kinda risky, but only 6 wounds got through after the rerolled armor save. Then the Dread Prince picked up his repeater crossbow. He shot 2 hits, 1 bolt into each of the goblins, but it was lodged in the leather of their armor. Nothing major after the first aggressive turn, but we see the Dread Elves is an amazingly aggressive army. They feel that they can push against a goblin army. That's not normal for elves.
Or to use the high elves.
Especially not the high elves. They have to be nimble. The watch is ticking. Watch as the watch is ticking. The fanatics spring out on turn 1 of the goblin army. They run up to chaff. Even the unit filler tries to chaff. It's best. The goblin king here or the troll goblin king on Gargantula is not within charge reach of the Kraken. It's of course very dangerous with strength 7 and multiple wounds. The witch elves are also chaffed here, so I'll have to get through the brave goblin riders or raiders. Now the trolls failed their stupidity here without a BSB. The river trolls marched full speed ahead, and the green idol is actually blocking the charge of the dragon from the stone trolls. Somehow they wanted to be out of line of sight. The Black King on a dragon, the Dread King, has Bewitching Glare cast on him, so he'll have to reroll 6s to hit and wound if he charges this turn. The wolves are up chaffing the Kraken, and the other fanatics are also out. The goblins here try to cast Raven's Wing on them to escape the perilous situation after releasing the fanatics. I don't know whether they're afraid of the fanatics or maybe the Medusa, the stick-shaped Medusa, which may come through on a charge against the goblins. Now this Gargantula This morbid gargantula right here is holding its flank. It's a dangerous charge environment for the Dread Elves, but they are brave. And it's their first turn, so they might have a lot of guts today. Their first game with this army. Let us see. The Dread Elves on their turn 2. Advancing with everything, their Dark Acolytes. One of their Medusas stays behind, out of charge range of the dangerous goblins.
Magi 5/5.
The Dragon and Kraken charge this gargantula. Now the Goblin Raiders were chaffing the Kraken, but they fled from the terror test. The other Goblin Raiders were chaffing the Witch Elves and other Kraken, and they fled on the terror test, both within the general's leadership. So here we have the fleeing Goblin Raiders. Good job, Krakens. The other Medusa is up chaffing the goblins. Let's see how the battle goes now, after magic. After round 2 of Dread Elves, this Gargantula only had 3 wounds left, but the other Gargantula, the King Troll on Gargantula, was killed mainly by, well, the Witch Elves did 5 wounds and the Kraken did 7 wounds. So, well, they worked together very well. And the 2 Krakens really made this battle against the monster mash on the Goblin side. So the Trolls with stupidity had no chance further on in the battle. And the battle was pretty much lost for the Goblins after round 2.
You came in a very bad position when your chaff fled, and I got in the charges with the Krakens.
Exactly.
So if that hadn't happened, then it would still have been open.
Yeah.
But I'm very surprised how fast this army was. I didn't realize it before I started to move around, but everything is so fast. So you can really focus your energy quickly into certain areas.
The Dread Elves certainly are a different kind of elven army. So this looks exciting going forwards. It's a new army in the regional club. Well, the Spearmen were very fast trying to charge on the first round, but
A bit too fast.
congratulations on the first game.
Thank you.